we are 0.86 of the population of the world, but we are 10% of the deaths in the world. That's pretty damning, isn't it?
It is, George, and the official hospital recorded deaths, we know, are a gross underestimate. There were people at the beginning of this pandemic who were pointing to the fact that as yet they hadn't seen figures showing that there was an excess mortality. That's an increase in overall mortality compared to the average. Indeed, prior to this pandemic, we're experiencing relatively low levels of overall mortality in the country. The weather is good. There are all kinds of reasons why these things fluctuate. But now we're seeing very clearly the highest levels of mortality, weekly mortality, ever recorded in the country. And the Financial Times, together with various medical institutes, including Oxford Institute of Medical Statistics, conducted an analysis which showed that probably the true rates of death from coronavirus were twice those that we were being recorded and told about in hospital deaths only. So that means really rather than 1,000 a day at peak, we were looking more like 2,000 a day. And we still don't know if actually the majority of deaths are occurring outside hospital, because there's been a persistent drive to ask the elderly to sign, DNAR, do not attempt resuscitation forms, peace agreements, to agree that they're unlikely to survive in the event of them getting the virus and they shouldn't come to hospital. And we know that people in care homes are still not being tested. And again, this fact that we haven't tested, haven't contact traced, I feel like we say it every time we have an interview, George, but not only is it a gross dereliction of duty that's led us to this point, it also is the thing that's going to prevent us from coming adequately out of the lockdown situation in a safe manner without incurring another second wave and second peak. But probably we're looking at more than 40,000 deaths have occurred due to COVID-19 in England, in the United Kingdom thus far.